Hello, good evening, everyone. I am on my way out the door. Every second and fourth Sunday, Lord's will, we have Breaking Chains Counseling Ministry, which is a lay counseling ministry, um, group counseling in particular, and is a time where young ladies, especially, usually come out and um, just are able to have a safe space to vent, to ask questions, or, just to just to be able to talk some things through. Maybe they may need some advice on something or what have you. But anyway, no one came tonight. So I decided to stay here at the church and spruce up a little bit and all that. But before I leave, I just wanted to leave a little snippet. Um, I turned to Galatians, the sixth chapter, and beginning at the eighth verse. And it reads, "For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith." And just some of the background um, with the eighth verse, if we are constantly focusing our lives on, hey, what can I do to satisfy my flesh? Who's looking at me? Who wants to get with me? I'm tired of being single. And, I want a man. This is for the ladies, I guess, tonight. But hey, really all singles. But, I want a man. I have needs. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody to, make me feel special. But, that's your biggest mistake. If you really want wholeness, if you really want to feel complete, the only person that can complete you is God. The only person that can fill that void is God through the power of Jesus Christ. Trust me, no man, no man, I don't care how fine he is. I don't care how sweet he is. I don't care how attentive he is. There are going to be some days where you're going to need something that he cannot give you. Only God can do that for you. And somebody may be like, well, girl, you've been married for like 23 years and stuff, so, you don't understand. I do understand. Just because you're married doesn't mean you won't have lonely moments. I mean, we're married to, men. I'm married to a man, as wonderful as he is, but he is not God. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that we can make is to look at, our husbands, to look at our fiancés or, our so-called boyfriends and all that stuff as, oh, he's my fix it all. He's my knight in shining armor. He's going to rescue me. That's not his job. That's not his burden. And, being a mother of 6 sons, oh, Lord have mercy. But that's not the burden of the men to heal you. Yes, when you get married, there are some, I'm not even going to get into all that, but there are some uh, ways that we are supposed to promote healing for and with one another. Yes, but your husband is not your healer. Your so-called boyfriend is not your healer. I got to pause right there. But I really want you to really think about this because, so many times, you call yourself a Christian and you're dating or you have this significant other. Um, my take on Christian dating, number one, there's no point in dating unless you're ready to get married. I was a very young bride. I was married at 19. So I know what I'm talking about. Yes, my parents used to tell us all the time, oh, no, if you don't date, you need to date in groups. And I do agree with that. I do. Date in groups. If you're supposed to be saved, I mean, well, how you supposed to get to know one another? No, 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 no. But there's no point of really knowing each other if you're not truly trying to know Christ. Come on now, somebody. I'm telling you, young men, and young ladies, you are wasting your time. If you got to be on the phone half the night with that person, and, it's like you have to carry their burdens, you have to uplift them and heal them every other day, that's not your job. That's the job of the Lord. But how in the world can we really be ready for marriage and everything if we're not whole ourselves? Enjoy your time of singleness while you can. Allow God to really manifest His glory in and through your life while you're single. Allow God to process some things in you and with you. Allow Him to show you how real He is while you're single. Before you get distracted with not only being a wife, but then being a mother and everything else that entails. And that's a whole nother book. And I'm going to deal with that later. But really, this is an encouraging word. I didn't know where I was going with this, but I didn't want to leave here tonight without saying something encouraging. And I want to encourage, especially single young ladies. Yes, if you're going to be saved, there's certain ways that you need to carry yourself, especially if you were delivered from the spirit of lust. Why are you wearing stuff that is tight and short? But you saved now, and you're speaking in tongues. But why can we all see up your thighs? But you're saved. How are you representing Christ in the world? Hey, I'm not a traditionalist. I wear my pants, I wear dresses, I wear skirts. But, and I don't believe that my skirts and dresses have to be under my foot, you know? But they don't have to be all the way up my thigh either. You have to be careful. What are you calling for? What's your motive? What is your intent when you put that outfit on? What's your motive? What is your intent, when you're calling that young man? What's your motive? What's your intent? Oh, well, I was just having him over for some tea or some coffee. What's your motive? What is your intent? And I want to encourage the young ladies, I can go on with this for a while, but I want to keep this under 10 minutes. But like 10 minutes or under, or less, I'm sorry. But, watch yourselves. Don't set yourself up for failure. And do not set up these young men for failure either. So what? They don't want to go out with you anymore because you don't want to give it up. Okay, well, thank you, Jesus. That should be, well, Lord, thank you for showing me, His heart intent. So what? He wants to see other females. Well, he's supposed to be committed to me. Okay, if he's that committed, then He will put a ring on it, baby. And even in that, you can't manipulate yourself up at the altar and expect everything to turn out well either. There's red flags before you say hello. If he's licking his lips, looking at you up and down, red flag. But he says he's saved. But he's looking at you like he wants to eat you up. Oh, Lord, there it goes. It's 10 minutes. Oh, well, I can keep this going for a while, but I will start to be more consistent on social media because I have a lot to say. Hmm, I do. I've experienced a lot. I've gone through a lot. I'm living proof of God's mercy, His restorative power. And I know that the Lord has a mantle upon my life. But I do want to encourage the young ladies, watch yourselves. You know, have some oomph and some, be focused on what are your goals? What is it that you really want to do? Focus on you. Get some education. Read the word. Get to know the Lord so that you're able to tap into the gifts that He has put inside of you. You have a work to do. Even before you get married. And then after you get married, you still will have a work to do. But the work will be even greater. And just think how more precious, anointed, and marvelous your gifts and talents will be when you already know who you are and you're settled in that before the I do. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I got to get off of here. I have so much more to say, and I will say it in my little snippets here and there. But God bless you. Once again, we have Breaking Chains Counseling Ministries every second and fourth Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. from 6 until 7 here at Break Every Chain Deliverance Ministries, located at 3115 Commerce Center Place, Louisville, Kentucky, 40211. But like I always say, if I don't see anyone after 6:15, deuces, I got to go. I got things to do too. But anyway, I love you. God bless you. I pray that this week just brings you closer into the presence of the Lord like never before. Hope to see you soon. God bless. Bye for now.